Welcome to the Get a Life Gains channel. I'm your host, Lamont Tyson. Greetings and salutations. I'm here today with the General Manager of Goals in Burlington and the #1 trainer in the triad, Mr. Zack. And we are here to talk about the 2015 Goals Challenge. Gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving me an interview. Guys, let me tell you what this thing means to me. I'm an 80s baby. So I grew up, all my favorite TV superheroes were Hulk Hogan, Sting, The Ultimate Warrior, Sly Stallone, Lex Luger, and they all trained at Gold's in California somewhere I never thought I would be able to get to. That training, that legacy was built on fitness, having a nice physique, learning how to be healthy. And over time, because of market capitalism, we've seen Goals go back a little bit, with all these other gyms popping up. But one thing remained the same, the Goals Gym Challenge. Guys, tell me, what does it mean for you all to be in an industry that has such a rich legacy?
You know, this is 50 years that we're celebrating with Gold's Gym. It's a legacy of strength. It's very... you know, we're proud to wear the Gold's Gym brand and represent the Gold's Gym brand to our members because it's meant so much to so many people. You know, it's helped change so many lives, whether it be weight loss, weight gain, toning, firming. I mean, it means a lot to be a part of Gold's Gym and the challenge in general, just to see. And this is our first experience with the Gold's Gym Challenge, even though it's been around for so long. But you know, it means a lot just in the very short time we've been in it to see how many lives are changing with that. You know, through all the different things that are involved in that challenge. But it's an honor to represent the brand and be a part of the challenge.
For me, what the coolest thing is, for a while I'd been searching for something to get community involvement with the gym. And once we became Gold's Gym, they kind of already had that in place. And when, like you said, this is our first year doing the Gold's Gym Challenge at this club here, as I saw it in the webinar that we had, the conference call, I was like, this is it. And from there, I just got it out to everybody as fast as I possibly could. And we grew from the first week we signed up 70 people to the end of it, we've got 170 gym members signed up for this thing now. And it's to see the people getting motivated, seeing people that you might have seen before once a week or once every 2 weeks coming in. They're coming to 3 boot camps a week now. They're going to GX classes. They're working with a trainer. They're sitting down at my desk going over, really changing their entire lifestyle just from this one thing. And to me, that is so powerful. And to work for a company that has something like that in place and values community involvement like that and wants to create that community within the gym, that's just is something awesome.
Man, 170.
Yeah.
170.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Next one is rather candid and personal. What was it that got you both wanting to get committed to this industry? It can be tough on a lot of people. Some of people's #1 battles is weight loss, fitness, and a lot of people have a fear of public speaking. You guys are working with some of those people. What was it that got you into it, and what keeps you motivated?
Well, for me, it was very easy. I went to college to be a teacher, actually be an agriculture teacher. And coming up through college, I personal trained on the side, and my personal training business grew and grew and grew. And then I graduated college, and I had a teaching license. I was stuck with the decision, do I get a teaching job and let go of training, or do I go all in with training? And for me, I'll never forget it. I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was thinking about not being able to help people one-on-one like that anymore, and saying goodbye to all of my clients and things like that. I just couldn't wrap my mind around doing that. And that day I just decided to go all in training. And so the next 11 months after that, I was the #1 trainer in this gym, and nobody beat me. And then I got promoted to fitness manager, so now I manage the whole training staff. But that's what it was for me, just not being able to work one-on-one with people and help people and change people's lives. So that's what really just me, and I didn't even realize it at the time, but that's what had me.
Wow, that's awesome. For me, my path was a little bit different. Always involved in sports all my life. was an athlete, so I've been around this industry for a long time. This is what I studied in school. My goal eventually was to go to physical therapy school.
Okay.
So I actually got hired by the Rush in 2007, the end of 2007. So I just celebrated a little over 7 years being in this industry. But I started on the membership sales side,
Right.
Versus the training side with Zack. Instantly, I loved it. It was a passion of mine because I was able to take someone that as things that you were mentioning, overweight, obese, self-conscious issues, just take someone and in a short period of time, in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, after signing them up for their membership or getting them with their trainer, to see the change that they would make, to see the weight that they would lose. For me, I got hooked on the people that I was helping start on a program. I got hooked on those results. People would come up to me, Greg, thank you so much for your help, for your encouragement in getting started, and for following up with me throughout the way. I just got off of blood pressure medication. I just got off of high cholesterol medication. My doctor said, how great I'm doing. So I really got hooked on that of helping that person. So even though, I wasn't necessarily one-on-one involved like Zack was with actually getting them results, that was my addiction, was helping them get started on that right path. So from there, my goal was to help as many people as I could. And then take care of them along the way as well. So many people look at sales as kind of a negative thing, because there's never that follow-up a lot of times. So I took the role as, I'm kind of an ambassador of the gym or of the club, and my goal is to help them, not just sign them up, but create that relationship with them that keeps them coming back so that they accomplish their goals. And ever since, I've moved up through the company to, general manager and district manager roles, and my passion has changed a little bit from doing as much selling of the memberships and enrollments as now my job to help train, to teach people what I was doing. So training and developing new sales counselors and managers and things like that. But it's just it's kind of an addiction. I love people. I love seeing people change their life in a lot of different ways. So that's kind of my story.
You both are just very concerned about people's overall health and fitness, and this Gold's Gym Challenge is a platform for you guys to improve people's quality of life for the long run. Get more people in here to see them do better, get them motivated, get them to stick with it. Having said all that, I've been very guarded in the way I'm changing my body, because I've been on the diet and weight loss roller coaster my whole life. Back when I was a kid, I weighed 202 pounds in 6th grade. My asthmatic. Mom was poor education. Having said that, I'll show y'all what I've been doing to make a voice in the Gold's Gym Challenge, to be ambassadors for you two who are doing an excellent job of helping this community. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So this was me in 2010. That was my heaviest, 305. And to say we took pictures for this year's challenge, that was me with my Iron Man pants, so I like comic books, so I'm not going to front. And so I took pictures this past Sunday, and so far that's where I'm at. And that's the front from the window. Having said all that, and having seen that, my last question, guys, and you've been excellent guests. What would it mean to you two, considering you've had some of the highest numbers of enrollment in the United States for this challenge? What would it mean to you two if you guys could bring the 2015 Gold's National Challenge winner to Burlington, North Carolina, namely me?
Well, that's been my goal from the start of this thing. And so what I did, most people don't even, but really all we had to do was take you guys' pictures, put on 1 or 2 boot camps, and that's it. But what I did was I sat down and I was like, I want to be the best at this. I want this to be the best club. So what I did was I immediately sat down and made a calendar. We have 4 boot camps every week. Once we have a seminar, which is education on. The first one was nutrition. So we got everybody in the right direction from day one. You We got everybody we answered all their questions. We helped them figure out what kind of things they were going to eat. We set them up on what classes they were going to take, what trainer they were going to work with, how many times a week they were going to work out. We did that on day one because, as you know, 80% come from nutrition.
Absolutely.
The next seminar was what to do when you get stuck. So if you hit that plateau, what do? So the best defense is having a good offense. So we showed what to do to prevent that, and then what do you do if you get stuck? So we talked about how to manipulate their training, their diet, and things like that. We have 2 more really awesome seminars before the end of this thing. We weren't required to do any of that, but I just said I want a winner from this club. I want to be the best because this is our first year as Goals, and I really wanted to make a statement with that. So that's what I put together for that. So to have a winner from Burlington would just kind of be that would be the icing on the cake. But I've already to say it's really hard to explain the feeling that I get when 60 plus people are in one of my boot camps. Seeing everybody work together, and we've got people that are in awesome shape that just be a part of it, that just wanted to learn and just wanted to motivate others, to people that need to lose 100 pounds and everybody in between. And when you see it's really moving when you see the person that's 100 pounds overweight motivating the guy that's in shape. The guy that's in shape motivating somebody that's brand new to the gym. And they share their journey and things like that. So even if I didn't have a winner or anything, just from the very first workout, just the way I was motivated and moved by that was kind of that was winning for me. But if we had a winner, that would really take it to the top.
Yeah, I agree. It's been so exciting to see, and hats off to Zach and his team. Unbelievable so far, and we're just getting started with this. There's a lot more that's coming as well, but it's just been really incredible to see what they've done and how far above and beyond the requirements that they've gone. And that was really from the first day when we met about this, is we want to have a winner. What can we do to help provide all the tools necessary that maybe aren't doing? How can we help our members so that we can have a winner out of this club? And Zach and his team just did a phenomenal job. But to have a winner out of this club, that would be, there's over 400 clubs competing this across the United States. If we had a winner, that would be, the feeling, I couldn't imagine. It'd be like winning the World Series or winning a national championship. It would be a really, really big deal. And I can't be sure what that would feel like. I think it would probably be a pretty incredible feeling, and it would definitely be at the top of the accomplishments on, for sure Zach's career list and mine, as well as a lot of the trainers here that have been a part of it. But that's definitely the goal. We want to have a winner.
Well, guys, you have certainly put the tools in place. I'm out here working as hard as I can for you, Zach. I'm listening to what you say. I'm training, following your toolage. I want to see you guys win this thing, and I want to win it bad too. For me, it's a platform for all those chubby people, overweight people, and if you're political, slightly obese people, to be aware that you can do this through diet and training. You don't need extracurriculars to do it. It's not a fad. You got to turn it into a lifestyle, and that's what I have learned to do over the years. And I'm just so thankful that you two have made it such an inviting atmosphere for people to come in here, whether you're heavy or not, and feel comfortable and not feel uncomfortable. That makes a great difference. Guys, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I pledge that I'm going to win this thing for you guys,
awesome.
one way or the other one. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Go out there and get yourself a life game.